Let's see if I can invite. Hi,
Hey,
Lisa.
hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay,
Hi,
can you hear me from
Monkey.
back here?
Yep, I can. Kind of
Awesome.
a little loud, but I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine. You said I'm loud?
No, I said I can hear you just perfectly fine. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Where's little monkey? Okay,
Uh,
Hi, everybody. Hi, Clip, Clop, Flip, Flop.
hi.
Martha, welcome. Hi, everybody. I'll be switching the view over to Boo. Let me figure that out. Oh, yeah, down in more, huh, Teresa?
Yeah,
Yep, flip camera. Okay.
I'm
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
going to see if I can watch from my, yeah, how do I, so I'm watching from my other account to see if I can moderate myself. And,
Okay. I
or at
know it's
least,
hard, huh?
yeah, at least see the comments from there because it's like, I can't really see comments. But oh, look at
It's
your little
okay.
ghost. Those are so cool.
Thanks, everybody.
Aw,
Okay. So happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for
yeah.
joining us. We'll be talking today about our favorite scary movies of Halloween. And Teresa's got Monkey with her.
Yeah, so let me just tell you, if y'all know a little bit, Monkey was um our our one of our bottle babies that we were feeding. She was a rescue, and then we had someone who was going to take her. And so I did a live with you, Gina, about
Yeah.
bottle babies and how to rescue kittens and all of that. And then that same day, we took her to her new home. Well, it's been a couple weeks, and that lady said, I'm still looking for homes for them. And I said, I can't stop thinking about Monkey. Like I bottle fed 5 total of hers, but Monkey was, I don't know, something about her just
Was
stuck with
special.
me. And I said, I just want her back. And so she said, well, come get her. And so we came and got Monkey yesterday, and she's
She's
ours now.
officially yours.
She's
Yep,
our first
officially.
foster fail. Like, she's the first one that we have fostered and then just said, nope, we're keeping. So,
Yep.
yeah,
So
she's ours.
Monkey is now officially Teresa's and family's personal kitty cat. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to watch her grow up.
Yes, we're
That
gonna
goes
watch her
by
grow up on
fast.
TikTok, pretty much.
That's
So,
true. Very true. All our
so
fun
let's talk a
posts.
little bit about
Okay.
the weather has changed completely since we've done
It
a live. It's been
has.
a couple weeks since we've done a live. How's it looking in Utah?
Well, we went for 4 days ago. It was like 70s in the day, 50s at night. And then in one day, it changed to 50 high in the day, down to last night was 24 at night. Tonight will be about 23. So
Woo.
totally frigid cold. Not used to it yet at all. So
Yes.
yes, changing
So
fast.
how does that affect your feed? Because you feed a whole bunch of outside community cats.
Yes, I bundle up very warm, and with the sun not coming up until like 7:45, I wait for the sun to come up, and then I'll venture out, and it's cold definitely, but all the kitties that I do feed and see, they look warm and they seem fine. They're coming out later because it's colder, but when they do come out and I get to see them, it it's great to see them that they're fine and everything's good. It is going to warm back up into the 45 at night, so that'll help. No snow yet, just in our mountains, so I'm not looking forward to the snow at all. So I'm like just thankful. I'll deal with the cold for a while, and then the snow will come, and it changes everything for me outside.
So how often do you have to like how often do you have snow? Like when does it start usually? Do you get it in November, December?
Yeah, it varies every year, always. Last year it started in November. A couple times it stopped, but then it started up again, and it didn't stop for like 4 months. We broke all records last year in Utah for our snowfall. So I've been hearing it'll be the same again this year, so I'm expecting a lot of snow. But it will start anywhere. It just depends. I don't know yet. I don't know when Mother Nature, wants to dump it down on us.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long one. And you don't get snow where you're at, right?
It's very rare. We will have bouts where every once in a while we'll have snow. We do get ice storms, but that's like those are kind of rare too. Kind of shuts the whole communities down, the state down here in Oklahoma. But we kind of get just really bitter wind. Like because we're like a windy state, so wind is very.
Okay.
And so our wind chills can be anywhere from 5 to 25 degrees below what it actually really is. So, we kind of have to do that. And then, of course, if we do get ice, it just really, it breaks the trees. It causes lots of problems.
Power outages.
Yeah, power out.
Well, yeah. So you get no snow, bitter cold with wind, and it can get that way here too with snow. Yeah.
Lots of
just fun.
Black ice, which is just really hard to see, and so causes a lot of accidents.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is the season, so
it is. And the reason I'm not on the patio today is because it's 30 degrees and it's raining. So cats are okay. They have a little indoor space, so they're mostly inside. And I was like, I'm not going to sit out on the cold patio today.
So, don't blame you.
So decided to stay inside.
Yeah.
So
sometimes I'll go do my lives out in the patio and stuff soon because I got that chicken warmer that I'm going to put out there.
Oh, excited for your catio.
Yeah. Finished. My catio, I can go in there. It'll be all warm. Exciting. It's fun. Okay, Teresa, so I'll start with my favorite scary movie. Well, it's not my favorite. That was not the right word. Okay, so I was 7 years old, and I was at a sleepover, and the show they had on was Cujo. Oh. I've never been the same since. I've never been so afraid, and now I'm afraid of dogs. More stories to that, but yeah. Cujo is the worst movie for me. I could never bear to watch it. So that is my scariest movie. What is yours?
So, yeah, my scariest movie, I was about 15. I went to a church walk-in, and we stayed at we had this walk-in inside this really cool pizza place that had like 3 stories, had many movie theaters, lots of pizza, lots of unlimited arcades and stuff like that. So we rented out the whole thing, and all the movies in the movie theaters were scary movies. So I picked one and not knowing what it was going to be, and it turned out to be arachnophobia.
Oh, and yeah, okay, spiders.
I couldn't sleep for weeks. It was the scariest thing. And the thing was I already was scared of spiders, but like not to the point where arachnophobia, like just totally just dominated everything. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Did you have the heebie-jeebies after?
Yeah, it's just, spiders are just so gross and scary anyway, but, and they don't, they're not quiet, and they're not like, they creep, but they also like run at you, you know, like they're fast. And yeah, so I can't. And you know, I would much rather fight a bear, something I can see coming, than have something. Here in Oklahoma, we have lots of actually really deadly spiders. We've got black widows, we've got the brown recluse, which actually make your skin fall off, and you know,
True.
like, and those are just
Yeah, those too.
normal house spiders around here. You have to be careful of, and so
Yeah.
I'd much rather have something big I can see coming than something that can
So
bite
you
me
could-
overnight and kill me. So I just don't.
So you could have the dog, because my next scary show's American Werewolf in London. So anything with dogs. So you could do the scary, vicious dog coming in and attacking you versus a spider.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, give me that any day.
Okay.
Like, I refuse. I want to see the world, but I refuse to go to Australia. Really, just because they have so many big, huge, creepy spiders
Yes,
there.
I've heard. Yeah, Australia's definitely got very poisonous critters there.
Yes.
I'd love to see it too.
Don't
Okay,
have
so
any desire. So, what's another Halloween movie?
okay, let me think. My favorite Halloween movie is The Craft.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've ever seen The Craft, but that's my favorite movie for a scary movie. And Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say
those are my
Hocus
two
Pocus is
favorite.
my favorite. Yeah, I really like Hocus Pocus.
Which one makes that one your favorite? Like Hocus Pocus? I love the characters and their costumes.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of Bette Midler and, you know, Sarah Jessica Parker and the other lady. And, you know, like, they're just, to me, I would much rather watch a funny, scary movie or Halloween movie than a scary Halloween movie. Yeah, I really, really liked, I really like it. It's a timeless movie. It, you know, it's just one of those things that whenever, I want to watch Halloween movies or something, that's what I think of. But I will tell you that Disney just came out with a new Haunted Mansion, and I did watch it, and it's really good, like super good. I was not expecting it to be so good. So,
who's the actors in that one?
So it's got Owen Wilson, I think. Is it Owen or what's the other Wilson?
Yeah, Owen. Oh,
yeah. Owen Wilson. It's got Tiffany Haddish in it. It's got oh gosh, what's her name? She plays in one of my favorite movies, Rent. I can't remember her name. It's got a lot of famous actors, and the thing about that is that you know, a lot of those movies that have tons of, like, more than one or two famous actors, they're really not great movies. Sure. Like, they spend all the budget on the actors, and then they can't afford to make a good movie.
Yeah.
But this one was fantastic. And it was funny, and you just care about the characters, and yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I think you should.
Heard of it, so I'll watch
if you're
it.
Disney, for sure, watch the Haunted Mansion. It's really, really worth it. I'll probably watch it again. That's how much I loved it. So
awesome. I have a question. So like all the Friday the 13th and then all the Halloween movies, when they start getting up into like the 30s, you know, episode 30 or show 30, you know, I was lost on number 2 on the Halloween and Friday the 13th, so I really never got into those ones. Did you?
No, you know, like I said, I wasn't really into scary movies. I did watch the Screams though, and they had quite a few.
Okay.
And I would say after the first or second one, then I was like, yeah, you know, you lose.
Yeah.
For me, I kind of stop watching those things whenever they, like, if some of the key players leave, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I would say, I think I watched, I definitely watched a couple of the Screams. I watched a couple of the I Know What You Did Last Summer's. there were like 3 Final Destinations, and I'm like, why would you call it Final Destination if it's not?
Yep. I watched the first one of that one, but that is so true. That's funny. Final Destination 5.
Yeah, you're just like, nope, that wasn't the Final Destination. That makes no sense. I don't like that. So.
Yeah, the Final Destination actually did trip me out too. The, not knowing when you're gonna die and cheating death.
Yes.
That was
that one
a little eerie.
So, the ones that I was thinking of were some of the older ones that were scary, like the Birds. Did you ever watch The Birds?
I never did, but my friend did, and he mentioned it. So he mentioned The Birds, and that one was his scariest movie. Is The Birds Attacking? So I haven't seen it. So tell me about it.
It was terrifying.
How come?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you just don't expect. Like, I've never seen birds that way, like, I've always loved birds. We have a huge love for birds. In fact, we had a poultry farm, and we still have chickens today, but, like, I don't know, just something about you're not safe because they're flying at you. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of my scariest ones are, like, they're animals, which is hilarious because I have so many. True. But, like, I don't know. Yeah. That or the dolls, like the dolls that come to life. I can't stand any dolls.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you.
Yeah, clowns and dolls. People have a lot of phobias of clowns and dolls. That scares people to death. So, I don't remember any shows. I don't know any names of doll shows. The Clown. There's many clown. It was scary.
Yeah. The doll one would be the first original one was Chucky. Probably.
Chucky, I get you.
Yeah.
I didn't see Chucky.
Yeah. I didn't watch all of Chucky. And like I said, but before I had kids, it wasn't that creepy. But we had let me tell you a really funny story. So we had a when my daughter was little, we had a potty chair. It was Elmo, and this little Elmo chair would say, whenever she would flush the potty or whatever, it would say, congratulations, And so that was just something we say. Well, one time we were living in a house, and we had the potty chair we had forgotten all about it. Like, I think she was done potty training or whatever. It was probably sitting in the bathroom or in a closet somewhere. In the middle of the night, the batteries must have been gone wonky because it started going, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Like, it wouldn't stop. And then it kept getting higher and higher pitch. So it would go faster. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And I mean, it scared us to death. Like, we were like, what is that?
Out the house. Yeah, I'm out. I exit.
Yeah. I mean, like, he chunked that thing out of the house into the woods. Like, he was like, no, thank you. Who just said good afternoon? Hi, Taxi Mom. How are you? I'm really trying to watch these, but I can't really see these comments on the way.
Yeah. I can't either, everybody. I apologize. Hi, everyone that's joined us. I'm sorry I'm not by my phone to notice, but thank you for joining in.
Tell us your favorite scary movies or something. Some of the other scary movies I was thinking of were like some of the water ones, like Jaws was a big scary.
Oh, true. Jaws.
And then there was Anaconda and some of those, just others. Now, I would not say that
reptiles.
Lake Placid was not really scary to me because that was giant crocodiles, but because Betty White was in it and she was hilarious. So she would, make up these pop-up things and she would just be funny and you just laugh and laugh. So
Betty White. How can you be afraid when Betty White's in something? She's classic.
I know. Did you ever see that one? Did you ever see that one?
I didn't. I didn't either.
So she's the one, they find out, I'm going to spoil it for you because it's a really old movie. Okay. But they're like, where did this giant crocodile come from? Like, where'd it come from? And anyway, they finally go back and figure out that there's this little old lady who lives, off the lake. And so they go to talk to her, and they finally figure it out that she fed her husband to the crocodiles. Like, they used to feed
Oh,
the crocodiles cows. Like they would take a cow down to the deal because it was a
yeah,
giant, 27, 50-foot crocodile, something huge, and
yeah, exactly. Oh,
and so she would just take a blindfolded cow and she would just take it down to the lake, and then the croc would come and have its dinner. Well, I guess she got really fed up with her husband one day, and yeah, and so she fed her husband to the crocodile, and I was like, she's so big. And when she talks about it, you're just like cracking up. You're just like, okay, she's crazy, but you're
she's
just
crazy.
this is crazy, but she can pull off crazy so well. So, yeah,
That's true. I'll have to watch it now, though. That sounds good one.
yeah. As long as you're not
Anaconda's
afraid
snake, so
of reptiles, of crocodiles specifically, but yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
there were some scary moments, but with Jaws was like, I guess, just originally the first, water.
yeah. Jaws. I watched Jaws. I was younger, and Jaws one. Of course, there's many of the Jawses. So the first original Jaws, the first one, it scared me. The second and the third and stuff didn't necessarily after that. But Jaws, yes, scary. Makes you think twice about going into the ocean.
Yes.
When you watch that. So don't watch that before going into the ocean.
Thank you for the gift, Nora Marie. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we I like movies like that, like the Meg, and I love the Meg movies where it's like this, and then even Jurassic Park and some of those ones. Those are my favorite movies.
True. Jurassic Park is awesome.
They can be very scary towards some people, but like things like that, Godzilla, some of those other ones, like they're not as scary to me because they're not realistic.
True.
And I can watch I love we'll have to do this one time, scary books. Maybe next year in Halloween we'll do scary books. But I love thriller books. I love thriller all of that, but if it's like
mysteries, all
true
the mysteries,
crime
a mystery.
But I can't watch like the real stuff. I think one of the other scary movies that I had that just really terrified me was Blair Witch, because I was
yes.
That came out when I was younger, and I did watch.
It's a whole new ballpark.
It
all
was
the paranormal stuff. I love paranormal ghost movies. Paranormal anything that's my cup of tea.
Okay, so tell me some that you like, some that are your favorite.
Well, the Blair Witch Project I really enjoyed. They're not movies though, but I'm a Ghost Adventures fan and Ghost Hunters and all those shows. So that's not movies. We're off the topic, but
that's okay.
That's what I really enjoy is ghost hunting and anything ghosts. So there's like I should have thought more on those type of shows. There's one with I can't think now. I went blank. Ghost shows. Like The Exorcist and
X-Files. Did you ever watch? No, X-Files.
Yeah.
That was Aliens. Sorry.
Yeah. No, not X-Files so much. I'm trying to think of movies that have like more of the ghosts and paranormal stuff in them. And The Exorcist is always the first one that will come to someone's head, I think. So The Exorcist, it didn't scare me. That fascinates me.
Yeah.
Oh, The Shining. That's very popular. The Shining.
Oh,
Red rum.
Yes.
Psychedelically. So The Shining comes to mind.
Was that a Stephen King?
Yes, Stephen King.
Pop said 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts is a good one.
Yeah.
Seen 13 Ghosts. That's excellent.
Hey, what's the one with Bruce Willis, the ghost movie? The I See Dead People one. What is that one?
Oh my gosh. That one was awesome at the end. I didn't expect it. Oh, don't remember. Do you remember, Rob?
Called either. If you guys know, let us know what that movie's called.
Yeah, let us know.
One with Bruce Willis.
I just watched it.
Deadpool.
Bruce Willis. I See Dead People.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I can't remember.
I know. Someone tell us. What's that show called with Bruce Willis? I See Dead People.
That's an
excellent movie.
Yeah.
I'm blank in the head, trying to think of all these shows.
I love it.
I don't know.
Thank you.
But another one that, what is it?
Someone said, I love your cat. He said, thank you.
Oh, thanks everybody. Another one that just came to my head, now I'm getting excited, is Signs.
Oh,
Mel Gibson, Signs.
Was that the one with
That scared me. That's the alien one. That was scary.
Was that Mel Gibson and
Mel Gibson in Phoenix.
yeah, and they were in the cornfield, in the house in the cornfield?
Yes.
Okay.
I love that show.
Yeah, that one
Yes, it shows the alien
Yep.
by the window. Oh my goodness, that was scary.
Well, here's another one.
Now I want to watch it.
Alien movie that I actually love. It's called Arrival. Did you ever see that one with Amy Adams?
Nope.
You
Sounds
need
good,
to watch that one. That one's
Sense.
very, very good. It's very, like, I wouldn't say scary. It is very kind of like thrillerish, but man, it's got enough of a storyline that you just
Clip
you,
just says 6 cents.
Thank you, Clip Clop. That movie we were trying to think of, Clip Clop told us it was The Sixth Sense.
that's
Thank
right.
you, Clip Clop, Clip Clop.
Thank
Good show.
you. Yes, that's
See
right.
dead
That was
people.
a good one. That was a good one.
And Signs. Okay, another scary one that did scare me. I left the movie theater. War of the Worlds, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Alien
That
show.
one, not the original.
Not the original, the Tom Cruise ones. I just got goosebumps. I literally left the movie theater. I couldn't handle that. The noise that it produces, that
Yes.
trips you out.
I
have not seen the original, and I should.
you know how that started, right? They did a radio, that the original book. They did a radio program with the War of the Words, and
Okay.
he thought it was real. Gosh, what was it, in 1950s or something like that?
Okay.
Anyway,
I see it.
there was one I watched that was also terrifying. When I was young, I was a Watcher in the Woods.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
one was really scary.
Club says Jeepers
There's one I
Creepers.
can't remember. Called I can't remember the name of it, but it's got Harrison Ford and oh gosh, I don't remember her name. But anyway, he brings her back to this house, and then I'll have to find it. But anyway, it's terrifying.
Okay.
I watched it, and my husband was gone, and I came back home to an empty house, and I literally was like seeing shadows jump out at me everywhere.
Oh. Okay, Clip Clop mentioned one. What was it, Rob?
Jeepers Creepers.
Okay, Jeepers Creepers. Thank you, Clip Clop, Clip
And
Clop.
also Saw.
And Saw.
The Saw, yeah.
Jeepers Creepers was trippy. The Saw is something I can't do. I can't, and like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I can't do those ones.
Mhm.
I can't watch them. I can't think about it. That is horrifying.
Is it the gore, or is it just scary?
It's gore. It's
Yeah.
just a part of maybe like being kidnapped and held against your will. And boo, be careful. And I don't know, being held against your will and tortured does not sound fun, and that's not fun to talk about. But that is that's trippy.
What
Jeepers
about some of those that
Creepers
aren't like that, but they have the same theme, like Taken? Did you ever see Taken? They're more like thrillers, not scary, but it can be terrifying, because they're about.
Oh wait. Yep, I did see Taken.
Yeah.
I did. Yep.
And they did. Speaking
So
of,
that kinda
movies
goes
that they
in.
made many of. There were like 3 of those, I think.
Falls into the lines of those type of scary movies. So like there's so many genres of the different types of scary you can have. The dolls and the clowns, ghosts,
Yeah.
or, being taken against your will. Aliens, animals, sharks, spiders.
Yeah.
So
Some
the
of
whole
the
genre of scariness.
Some of Stephen King's that scared me was like there was Flatliners was scary. I don't know if you ever saw
Yeah.
that one.
I did. Julia Roberts and the
Yes.
gang.
Yes.
Yep.
And then like Carrie.
Carrie was scary.
Yeah. What's the Sleepwalkers? Was that the one with the cats?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Pet Cemetery. Sorry, had to interrupt. As
Nope.
we have kitty cats, I couldn't do Pet Cemetery. I watched the beginning of it. I couldn't finish. That was scary. I changed the subject on it, but Pet Cemetery, that's sad.
Yeah, yeah. And Sleepwalkers had a whole bunch of cats in it.
Soon we'll get to talk about fun Christmas shows. Halloween is such a fun time of year, and it can be, it's so fun. It can be so fun, but it also can so be scary.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been one of those that really enjoys watching scary, but I will say that the older I get, the easier it is to watch stuff like that.
True.
One of my favorite shows, in fact, I just love this show, is kind of scary, actually. It's called Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. And I never would have been into that, but the characters and the 80s nostalgia just brings me back so much. So I am in love with Stranger Things. It's one of my favorite shows ever.
Okay.
So
I have lots of fun shows to watch this. Well, Halloween's in a couple more days, but I'll have my top ones that you've mentioned that I'll have to watch.
yeah, I've never
watched all my favorites already.
My husband and son have been kind of into watching some of those older scary movies like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, like you mentioned, and and I've seen quite a few of them.
Those ones didn't scare me. That didn't scare me for some reason. Friday the 13th and Halloween's and stuff didn't scare me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cujo did.
Yeah.
You could not pay me to watch Cujo.
No.
I will turn that down.
You have a legitimate reason to be afraid of dogs.
Yes.
So that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
I don't know if they make any terrifying cat movies like that. I don't know what it would be.
I don't know. Does anyone know that's with us? Thank you, friends and followers. I'm not by my phone, but thank you who is with us.
Yes, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. Tell us your...
I don't know. Scary cat... The Catwoman. Gotta love Halle Berry. Scary cat movie. I don't know. Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery is what comes to my mind. But I've never known of a show that has like a scary cat that comes and gets you.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I have no. But clowns don't scare me. Dolls don't scare me.
I have not watched it, and I think there's a reason why I haven't watched it. I'm not really scared of clowns, but I don't want to be scared of clowns, and I know if I watched it, I'd be terrified. So, in fact, my daughter's first birthday had a clown. It was a friend of mine, so I could trust her. But I used to love clowns. I always thought they were great, and I really don't want that ruined for me.
Yeah, clowns are fun. I like clowns. So many expressions that you can do with your clown face. Happy, sad, mean, nice. Can go like a long way with being a clown. I don't know. It's off the movie subject, but like, what's your favorite Halloween costume? The story where your first Halloween that you enjoyed the most with your puppies. I love that story.
Well, we didn't get to dress up as kids when I was younger because my parents were real strict. So I will say that my first favorite Halloween costume came for when I was married. When I first got married, one of the first things I wanted to do was celebrate Halloween. I wanted to pass out candy because we weren't allowed to do that. And so my actual favorite costume is the one we got for my dog because we didn't have any kids yet. And so we got my dog, both of my dogs had costumes. One was a little devil, and my other dog, she was probably, I would say she was about a little bit bigger than Monkey. So she was really tiny. She was a really tiny puppy at that time. And so I went and bought like a preemie costume of a ladybug. It was a ladybug. And I had to like safety pin it because she was still too small for it. And so she walked around with a little ladybug costume, and then she kept pulling Nikki's devil ears off, and it was the cutest little thing. And so that's my favorite costume.
So
And of course, all of the costumes my kids have worn mean a lot to me, too, you know.
Yeah.
So when they get to wear
My
costumes,
memories,
yeah. So what about you?
memories of our kids dressing up.
Yeah.
So
What about
fun.
you? What's your favorite costume?
My favorite costumes when I was a teenager and I was Madonna.
Oh,
It was
cool.
like a way that I could totally be Madonna and get away with it. That was my best Halloween memories.
Oh,
I
that's
think I was
awesome.
15, so I got to be Madonna for a day. So
Which
I lived my fantasy.
which costume was it? It wasn't the one with the cone bra, was it?
No, I could pull that off, but no. It was the very beginning of Madonna. Just all her jewelry and her cute, like princess ballerina dresses, skirts, and
Yeah.
so the beginning of Madonna era, that era. So that's just what comes to my mind was that one. Oh yeah, and then like Cyndi Lauper back in the day. My friend was Cyndi Lauper and got to dye her, spray paint her hair the orange, and she was a great Cyndi Lauper. So I was Madonna and she was Cyndi Lauper. So that was my favorite Halloween.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Being
Yeah,
little, I don't remember a lot of costumes when I was little. I think, I don't remember a lot, trick-or-treating small. It was really always snowy. I do remember being little. One year, I don't know what I was dressed of, but the snow to me, I was a little girl, but the snow was like up to here to me. So I'm chomping through snow in my little costume. So I remember that year. So it depends on the year and what the weather was like for my memory.
Yeah.
But and then, always the disappointment when you have your Halloween costumes on and then you look at the weather. You have to wear it when your parents make you wear a coat over your costume.
Yeah.
You're like, it ruins the costume.
Yeah, we have a trunk or treat on Tuesday, and my son is going to be Mario, and so it's supposed to be pretty cold here. It's supposed to be down in the 30s, so he's going to be Mario, and my daughter, she's going to be Captain Morgan.
Fun.
Yeah, so
cute.
we're going to put on some leggings and stuff underneath it just to keep them warm because it's supposed to be cold. And I haven't decided what I'm going to be yet. We have a couple of food-related costumes, like where you can just put on a bacon or egg or a milk or costume or whatever. And
True.
I just want to be warm because I do not like the cold. And we have to be outside in the trunk or treat helping run it and stuff. My kids are kind of the runners, so they run and get more candy. So to help everybody have enough. So
I think it's fun. It's like I feel like I just like to wear this and just like go walk around at my, just go trick or treating to have fun.
Monkey just fell off.
The little kids.
Monkey. Hey, are you okay?
Monkey's so cute.
You hit her camera.
Oh, you hit the camera. Oh, monkey.
Oh man. Okay, well.
Oh, you're in for it with the kitten. Wildness of the stages.
Yeah, so last night was our first night, and Monkey since she's our cat, she was in the bedroom with us, and she decided that she would just sleep on my face last night. She would just kind of curl up, and her tail would swish, and it would tickle my face, and I'd try
gonna be a witch.
rubbing at it, and then I'd roll over, and then she'd come and get on the other side, and she'd push paw all night, and then one time she was sitting on me, and I guess I didn't feel her, and so I rolled over. I roll over a lot, and I rolled over, and she goes plop right down the ground. I was like, "Oh, sorry, Monkey."
Monkey plop.
And then another time she was messing with my side table, and she had knocked all my stuff off, and so that woke both of us up. So it was a long night last night, but she's such a joy. She's such a joy to have. We're just so glad she's back and have a cat back in her house.
Clip Clop's gonna be a witch.
Mm.
Okay, Clip Clop. My friend's gonna be a witch. A good witch or a bad witch? Clip Clop, Clip Clop.
Or a sexy witch. That's kind of a thing.
Or a sexy witch.
Yeah. Yeah.
All three. She could do all three.
Yeah, we all got a little bit
That'd
of
be fun.
bad and
Good witch.
Good witch. She's gonna be a
Ah.
good witch. I want to see pictures.
Yeah, what
Cute,
are
how
you guys gonna,
fun.
are you dressing up? Gina, is Rob dressing up?
No, he'll be working, and I'll probably have this on to hand out candy for the kids that live in my little area here. I don't get very many, maybe 10. But I'll just put this on and then go stand out there and interact with them. So, yeah, I guess I am dressing up. I won't be trick-or-treating, but I'll be handing the candy out. It'll be fun. I like stand outside, though, because when kids or anyone knocks on my door, all my cats get so scared. So I'll go stand outside, but I'll be bundled up. Maybe I'll put my shirt over my coat and be all warm.
Yeah. Well, I think Monkey is done playing, so
Okay. Well, it's been fun. I'm glad we got to go live. Hope everybody enjoys. Whoever was with us, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little different not being by our phones, but I appreciate all of our friends and followers and the gifts. Appreciate everyone.
Yes,
Hope everybody has a very safe and happy holiday. I look forward to seeing your posts and interacting with everyone.
Yes, have fun. Happy Halloween, you guys.
Okay, happy Halloween,
Clip Clop
everybody.
says thanks for having her.
Oh, you're welcome, Tuxie Mom. Thanks for
Clip Clop.
joining us. And Clip Clop, thank you.
Thank you guys for showing
your
up.
support.
Bye, Gina.
Okay, bye, everybody. Bye, Shrisa.